So during our trip, what we found that the participants were lacking in some certain areas that they were trying to accommodate with other clothing, but that could likely be produced more specifically for them. So for example, due to their poor functioning internal thermostats, I believe is what they refer to it as, circulation is poor and they get cold all the time, and they end up having to sleep with extra blankets, and even on 30-degree days they're really cold. So accommodating for that sort of thermal loss and the sort of heat issues, it was really important, especially because we were designing for an outdoor activity at winter time. That was a pretty big deal. We also noticed that there was a sort of psychological comfort that should be accommodated with adaptive clothing. I think a lot of adaptive clothing is sort of designed for the function of the clothing and the participant or the user, I guess, rather than maybe accommodating a sort of social factor, and them being in a group setting may have influenced some of their clothing choices, and we thought that that was sort of important. So they kind of wanted to go through, or wanted to appear normal, and the normalization was a pretty big important issue for them, as well as sort of like the culture of clothing. Everybody sort of accommodates or relates that to a certain issue and certain things. So it was really interesting to sort of develop like deeper thought about sort of the physical and psychological issues that may be involved in clothing, and how we can design to produce something that may be more effective.